The second trailer for Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire provided fans with a closer and more detailed look at Godzilla's new look. Director Adam Wingard talked about his desire to modify Gojira since Godzilla vs. Kong in 2021, which he also directed. Despite Warner Bros.' decision to keep the character's look consistent with previous movies, Wingard was keen on making his own unique adjustments in The New Empire, aiming to add more distinctiveness to Godzilla. This led to Godzilla's scales and atomic breath on a pink tint, a change that was evident from the first trailer. In an interview, Wingard clarified that this modification is only one of the many variations of Godzilla's appearance that will be showcased in the forthcoming movie. In addition to the Barbie-like form, Godzilla also sports a new look with brightly glowing blue veins throughout his body, significantly more pronounced than usual. However, he won't be the only character to receive an enhancement in The New Empire. The film's plot promises that the main Titans will be upgraded to battle against Skar King and other threats from the Hollow Earth. Alongside the new color scheme and increased power of Godzilla, Kong will receive a metal glove which will be used in combat and is capable of emitting electrical charges. This new weapon will enable Kong to utilize his classic abilities from the 1962 film King Kong vs. Godzilla. The modern reinterpretation of classic elements in the film industry sometimes doesn't seem as thrilling as it was in the past, but back in the era of the first showdown between Kong and Godzilla, it was indeed a captivating event. Kong, with his ability to emit lightning from his hands, was able to fight Godzilla on equal footing. It appears that the glove in the upcoming movie is a technologically updated version of this ability. These changes highlight that the heroes will face a threat unlike anything they have encountered before in the MonsterVerse. The interaction between Godzilla and Kong in The New Empire suggests complex dynamics. The trailer shows that despite an anticipated alliance, there will be at least one confrontation between them. This is demonstrated by a moment when Godzilla, in his new pink form, explodes a pyramid with his atomic breath, attacking Kong. At this moment, Godzilla appears to be at the peak of his power, making Kong's chances of victory highly unlikely. However, this may be when a common enemy emerges, forcing them to set aside their differences and unite. There's also an alternative theory suggesting that at this critical moment, Godzilla is under the control of Skar King. This theory is supported by information that Skar can subjugate creatures using a crystal, which does not exclude the possibility of controlling Godzilla. In this scenario, Kong's task in the rematch would not only involve fighting Godzilla, but also freeing his mind from the influence of the real villain. According to Rebecca Hall, who returns as Dr. Andrews, the girl Gia is closely connected to the Hollow Earth and is very important in the MonsterVerse. Her unique ability to communicate with Kong through sign language raises questions about her possible superpowers. The trailer suggests that Gia can sense danger and possibly foresee events, adding a new level of intrigue to the already rich and diverse world of monsters. Dr. Andrews also mentions the great apes, who supposedly served as protectors of humanity in the past. This information challenges the perception of Kong as the sole surviving member of his species and suggests the existence of an entire lineage of such beings. The term great ape could refer not only to Kong but also to his ancestors and kin. Questions about whom or what exactly they protected and why Skar King decided to turn them against humanity remain unanswered. Although Kong is no longer alone, the intentions of his kin remain ominous. Some scenes in the trailer show that they experience fear towards Skar King, yet they also exhibit a warrior-like demeanor, as if anticipating a spectacle akin to that of gladiators. This hints at complex intraspecies relationships and potential conflicts in the upcoming film, adding another layer of drama to an already tense situation. The trailer further unveils the threat that Skar poses to Godzilla and Kong. As anticipated, he wields a unique weapon, a bone belt that acts as a gigantic whip with a sharp, crystal-shaped tip. He uses this whip against Kong in at least 2 battles, one in the Hollow Earth and another in an urban setting. Towards the end of the trailer, Godzilla is shown releasing blue energy from his body in response to an attack by humans. This moment is reminiscent of the finale of the previous movie, where Godzilla defeated King Ghidorah, hinting at Godzilla acquiring a blue version of his nuclear pulse attack. This could be one of the most powerful abilities in the MonsterVerse. The hints that humans are attacking Godzilla again may suggest a possible influence of Skar King on Godzilla, prompting him to act against humanity. The trailer also mysteriously mentions a new Titan, not yet fully revealed, but one that instills fear in Kong. This new Titan attacking Kong with an icy beam heralds the arrival of a new ice monster, which may join forces with Skar King. Although this new Titan has has not been fully introduced, its presence has been confirmed through action figures for the new Empire, indicating the appearance of a four-legged ice lizard named Shimo. Its debut in the MonsterVerse is of monumental significance, as this titan is not just the greatest among titans, but is also considered the progenitor of all monsters. It is believed that all other titans originated from its energy, making it a key element in the monster hierarchy. Shimo's freezing ability, demonstrated in the scene with the icy beam aimed at Kong, underscores its power and unique abilities. The theory that it could have caused the Ice Age only amplifies the impression of its power and impact on Earth. The possibility that Shimo aims to trigger a new Ice Age positions it as the primary threat to all life on the planet, surpassing even Skar King in significance. This suggests that all titans may ultimately need to unite their efforts against this ancient foe to prevent a global disaster. On the other hand, a scenario where Kong independently deals with Skar King and becomes the new king, ready to lead his kin into battle against Shimo, also opens up possibilities. Both of these potential developments add depth and tension to the plot, offering viewers thrilling moments and dramatic confrontations in the upcoming movie. The anticipated spectacle promises to be not only impressive but also grand in scale. The MonsterVerse is set to witness its first real on-screen Titan war. History suggests that the ancestors of Godzilla and Kong waged wars against each other for millennia, but the current clash is expected to be something unprecedented in the modern world. New villains compel Godzilla and Kong to seek allies among other titans to avoid potential defeat and the establishment of a new empire. Hints of another titan that might join the side of Earth's defense add to the intrigue and anticipation. Particularly interesting is the moment when Gia experiences a series of visions foretelling the rise of Skar King. These visions briefly feature Mothra, hinting at her participation in the final battle. Mothra, known as the protector of Earth and the force of good, will undoubtedly side with Godzilla and Kong. Her return, already teased in the final credits of Godzilla 2 through a news article about the discovery of a giant egg, will be a pleasant surprise for fans. The possibility that the second Mothra has been awakened adds another layer of expectation among MonsterVerse fans. As the storyline unfolds, the dynamics between these colossal beings hint at a complex narrative woven with alliances, betrayals, and epic battles that could reshape the MonsterVerse. The involvement of Mothra, in particular, raises questions about the roles other classic Toho monsters might play in this escalating conflict. With the Earth's very survival at stake, the battle lines are drawn not just between the Titans and their new adversary, but also within the ranks of humanity, which finds itself divided on how to deal with these gargantuan creatures. The introduction of a new Titan, possibly allied with Skar King, suggests an even greater threat looming over Godzilla and Kong, who must navigate the treacherous waters of old grudges and new alliances. This setup promises a cinematic experience filled with awe-inspiring visual effects, heart-pounding action, and the emotional depth that has become a hallmark of the MonsterVerse. Fans can also look forward to seeing how the film explores the Hollow Earth theory further, potentially unveiling new mysteries and origins of the Titans that could expand the universe even more. With humanity's fate intertwined with that of the Titans, the upcoming movie is poised to deliver not just thrilling battles, but also a poignant commentary on the relationship between humans and nature. As excitement builds, the anticipation for Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire becomes a beacon for fans of the genre, promising a film that not only advances the overarching narrative of the MonsterVerse, but also pays homage to the rich history of its iconic characters. Subscribe.